Hello, everybody. We're starting this video off a little bit differently because I kind of had some weird situations go on today. So, I had a huge internet outage last night. Um, my internet's kind of been janky in that regard. It just happens every now and then. But I wasn't able to do a sleep session on the free to play account, so nothing to review there. So no video for that today. But my internet came back on right before I was about to head off to work, with just enough time to get this video recorded, get it uploaded, and put out. However, I did record my reaction to my sleep session before that point, thinking that I'd be tagging that sleep session on to the start of tomorrow's video. So that's why my discussions in the video are going to sound kind of like I'm intending it to be the start of the next video, but I just wanted to post it today. So you guys are getting a video when I wasn't expecting it, so congrats. Anyway, I'll roll the video for you. So yeah, and then I'll give some reactions afterward. So yeah.
This video, and I'm going to go over my sleep session. Now, normally I don't do this sort of recording thing. Normally I just try to get my reaction on my regular camera. However, today my internet is out and I can't really record using my PC, so because I use a casting software to get the screen recording to my computer, and I can't cast without the internet connection, so I'm just recording on my phone. That means you don't have my face for this reaction. I'm just going to edit this to the very beginning of the video that I'm posting tomorrow so that you can at least have somewhat of a reaction from me, even if you don't have my face, when reviewing my Pokemon today. So, that also might be where the mic quality in this clip is a little bit worse than typical. I don't know how it's going to sound being through my phone mic. Anyway, let's take a look at the sleep session review. So, yeah, we got an 8-hour, 34-minute session. I kind of slept like crap last night, so I'm not surprised to see dozing. That's definitely a dozing sleep session for me. Oh, wait, snoozing? Huh. Apparently my dozing percentage has gone up. I remember it used to be at one point that I would get like 9% dozing and it would give me dozing sleep style. Anyway, we're getting a little bit further along at the old gold power plant. We're at the point of seeing 7 spawns, so that's always good to see. 64 million Drowsy power. That's always nice. A top belly Ditto. That's pretty cool. So snoozing style, we're mostly like Luxray is the unique one at Old Gold Power Plant. Seen a lot of Diglets. A couple, man, 2 Dittos? An Eevee and a Fuecoco. Okay. Nothing here is too interesting to me. Unless that one rock that I didn't see spawn in is shiny. But you can't see if it's shiny until they're in the base form. So, I doubt it is though. Odds are it's not. If it is, that'd be insane. Alrighty. Is anybody hungry today? No, nobody is. Alrighty, so of these Pokemon, I think I'm most interested in catching the Fuecoco. I do have a Skeledirge that I've already kind of invested into, who's an ABA option. It'd be pretty difficult to get me away from investing into that guy and investing in a different, and pivot. But, I'll still catch him, because why not? My other Skeledirge is not perfect, so if I caught the perfect one, I may be convinced to pivot on my Skeledirge investment, but I don't know. Seeing how long it's taken to get the level 60 Quaquaval, I'm realizing now that getting my ABA Skeledirge to level 60 might take a lot longer than I'm expecting. I'm gonna send out the Fuecoco candy. Fuecoco's pretty good. Apples, very powerful. 9,000, 9,500-ish Dream Shards. It's pretty nice. Okay, Fuecoco. Mild nature. I'm not remembering what mild is off the top of my head. I think that's bad for ingredients. Ooh, ABC list. That's not good. Wow. Oh, oh my gosh. What? This is like perfect sub-skills in nature. Mild is... on an ABC list. I mean, I don't need this. I don't need an herb farmer or a sausage farmer. Like, This is like the golden sub-skills in nature for an ingredient specialist. I could not ask for more. Like, if that Help Speed S was at level 25 instead, that'd be a little bit better, because then I could sub-skill it to Help Speed M, which is a touch better than Ingredient Finder S. But, like, that's such a minor complaint, because it does eventually come in, and then even inventory eventually. Like, this is flawless sub-skills with a flawed list. Oh my goodness, what the heck? This is an anomaly. I mean, I'm not going to throw them away, because maybe one day I'll need this for something. And I literally cannot ask for better than that, so... oh my goodness. I'll have to see how many herbs that guy produces. I'll run him through the calculator for you guys later, just to see what his expected output is. But, like... Skeledirge is good for apples. Like, I don't know if there's any synergy between sausage and herbs, because that's really what he's going to do best at. He's going to be a sausage herb farmer, like mixed farmer, with a few apples on the side. But yeah, that's my catch this morning. I'm glad I caught my reaction, because that is a very, very weird one. Alrighty, so back to normal me.
And so, back to normal me it is. Now, I'm just, I'm pulling up my phone for the music, if anything else, but, well, I guess I can make lunch for you guys. But, yeah, so that was my catch this morning. I was very shocked to see it. I have very mixed feelings about it. I will say that. Now, something very interesting, last night I ran my Flareon instead of my Charizard. But I swapped the Charizard in before, the whole checking the sleep session thing. Because I was overflowing on ingredients. And Flareon also has Sleep XP bonus, while having the inverse effect on how many ingredients produced. So instead of producing more ingredients, my Flareon actually eats more ingredients. So we're using the coffee as overflow right now. Ingredients. We have just enough to actually fill it with extra coffee. But yeah, so that's the meal we've been making. Now, as for comparison's sake, I did throw these Pokemon into the calculator. That Fuecoco, if I made it into a Skeledirge. Yeah, that's kind of how my meals have been looking. A lot better than they usually do. Because I'm actually running Ingredient Specialist for once. So, yeah. But, if we take a look at the calculator, if you want to eat Snorlax, I'll put it up there. I put all these Pokemon in, and there's a reason for that, because these are kind of what this Skeledirge is fighting with. Is herbs on the Dragonite, corn, and then Charizard, Tyranitar. The whole reason was because the only thing that ABC Skeledirge really has going for it is that there's sausage and herbs in the Corn Kimakuri, and a little more herbs than sausage, which is actually perfect for the ABC Skeledirge because it produces just a little bit more herbs than sausage. So my first question was, oh wow, what do you know? Sorry, apparently Snorlax is leveling up. He's gonna interrupt us here. Ultra 4, yay! Okay, so, the ABC Skeledirge, pretty okay for that, but as you can see, you need 24 sausages a day. This guy's producing 45 at level 60. If I get him to level 75 somehow, and, like, yeah, that'll be kind of nice. That'll be 50. That still doesn't quite... this would be 72. We need 72 sausages for 24, so... Like, it's not quite making that cut. I guess if I was to sub-skill seed this, then we'd be looking at instead, like, 53. But it's still not quite making the cut for how much we're producing on Corn Kimakuri. However, I already have my Dragonite Charizard combo here. That they almost do it. The Charizard's a little bit shy on the sausage. Not quite that 72, and he overproduces the ginger. That's because he got the AAB list instead of the ABA. Which ABA is a much closer to the proper ratios. And my Tyranitar has the opposite effect. It's good on the sausage, but way low on the ginger. But if you know my account, that's not that much of a problem, because I have this Raichu that I like to run a lot that produces a decent amount of ginger, so it can supplement the Tyranitar just fine. So most of the time I'm probably going to be looking at either this Charizard or this Tyranitar paired with this Dragonite if I'm looking to do the Corn Kimakuri combo. The only thing that the Skeledirge is going for is there's actually another Pokemon that can synergize with it for Corn Kima Curry with corn and ginger. I don't think about this Pokemon that often because it's got a lot of problems going for it, but that's the Comfey. Now, I don't intend to hunt Comfey because it's a 16-pip Pokemon, it's terrible, but does it synergize with the Skeledirge? Yes, so I was like, well, let's consider it. Let's just hypothetical. What are we going to do with the Comfey? So it's got the corn and the ginger. I picked out an ingredients list that comes close-ish to this proper ratio of the ABA. And as you can see here, it takes some insane sub-skills and natures on the Comfey in order to produce the right amount to get the right synergy for the Corn Kima Curry. It's not as necessary when you have instances of helping bonus on the team. Like, if I'm running him alongside the Skeledirge, then this is going to be boosted by 5% because the Skeledirge has, or 5.2%, because Skeledirge has the helping bonus, which would boost it a little bit, get it above that 36 per day that we need on the Ginger. But it's just going to be... I'm not going to catch this Comfey. Like, that's just it. If I see a Comfey that's hungry, I'll toss a biscuit at it. But it's not at the top of my brain. I'm not hunting it. So I guess that's where we're standing in terms of, am I going to use the Skeledirge? Now, am I going to get rid of the Skeledirge? No. Because, you know, they make lots of changes to this chart. In fact, Valentine's Day is just a few months away. Last year, Valentine's Day, they introduced Tea Time Corn Scones and... I forgot what the other one was. There was like two... Oh, it was the Petal Dance Chocolate Tart. They introduced those two meals. That was a change for the meta, because that... Or maybe it wasn't the Tea Time Corn Scones. It was the Flower Gift Macarons. That's what it was. They introduced those two meals. That was a pretty big meta shift, because there was a new top meal in desserts, and it made eggs very, very significant. If there's something that takes... If they end up introducing a meal that takes apple, sausage, herb, I'll have this guy ready to go and ready to invest in the case that ever happens. As it stands, though, this guy is useless in my box because even the one purpose that he does have, I just have better options to do this already. And in order to do this with him, I would have to catch something else that I don't have. That's a 16-pip Pokemon. So, unfortunately, not going to be investing in the Skeledirge anytime soon. Additionally, I did want to discuss my plans for Christmas, because I did kind of start plotting that out. This is the team that I've kind of put together. We all know that I'm investing into the Quaquaval. I'm going to be dumping my candies into it after this week is over, but I wanted to get the most out of Growth Week as I can. So it's not level 60 yet, but it will be by that time. So I'm going to be making this meal, the Zing Zap Spice Cola. The whole thing that I was kind of wanting to make with the Quaquaval, aside from the ninja meals, this guy is just perfect for everything for me. My teams really focus around this Quaquaval, but it all focused around him being level 60, so the fact that he's finally going to be there is just huge for me. And I put it through the calculator, even if I just have level 1. Now, I've already accounted for the event bonus in here. You can do that with the Randonix calculator. I've accounted for the event bonus. The Walreign's getting buffed. And we're running the Zing Zap Spice Cola. As you can see, good camp ticket. Desserts. And I should... It estimates me to land about 3.103 million for that week. I don't intend to run any Dream Shard Magnet Pokemon because my options for Dream Shard Magnet is just... woof. Let's just put it that way. I have not been catching my Dream Shard Magnet Pokemon throughout as time's gone on. So if I look through my box... if I filter to... Actually, they don't even have a filter for that, do they? Oh, well. Let's just put it this way. I don't have any. I think I might have one, and it's a very meh Gulpin. So, even though that's boosted for the event, I'm just going to go about it the old-fashioned way of getting high Snorlax strength, powering up Snorlax, and yeah. And, yeah, this isn't quite Master 20. However, that is... pretending that this meal stays level 1 all week long. Which, realistically, I make this meal once. This is one of the most powerful meals in the game. The most powerful dessert in the game. If I make it once, then it should immediately be at least level 10, maybe level 15. So realistically, most of the week we're looking at like a minimum of this. Which, if I have it at level 10 across the whole week, that's already 3.215 million, which, if you don't know, Master 20 is 3,245,795 Snorlax strength. So that's like 30k off at level 10. If I get it to level 11, then I think that'll tip it over, if I'm right. Not quite. What level does it need to be? There we go. Level 13, I think, was the tipping point. Which, like I said, I genuinely believe that the meal might be level 15 after just making it once. So, I do intend to run a good camp ticket. I need a lot of dream shards, so having those dream shards doubled or even tripled some nights, that is ginormous. I think I'm definitely going to, the last night of the event, run my Suicune incense, because I already got a 3-star Suicune. So I don't need the extra style, so I don't need to run it on like a night where they have boosted sleep, like new sleep styles, because I already have all 3 styles. So the only other thing that I can use it for is to run it during this Dream Shard event, hopefully get more Dream Shards, triple it with the event, double that with a Luck Incense, get 6-tuple the amount of Dream Shards off of a Legendary Incense. That sounds pretty good, because then hopefully I can finally maximize my pot, which... or fully level up any Pokemon that I intend to level. This Walrein also is not level 56 yet, but I have enough candies to get him up there, and I don't think I'll be struggling with the Dream Shards in that regard. So, this is the intended team. I do have to do a little bit of stockpiling, a little bit of prep. I need to stockpile 217 apples, which, interestingly, I'm not doing yet because I'm running my ingredient team right now. But that shouldn't take me too long. My Raichus kick out apples galore. This one Raichu, as you can see, if I have it under the effects of a good camp ticket, it outputs 50 a day. So maybe like 40 without it. 40 apples maybe. 40 apples a day. That's going to get to that in, what, 5 days, 6 days? That should be no problem, especially running this Raichu alongside it. Get a little extra apples. Get that ginger. And then the Vikavolt should be producing the coffee very, very, very fast. So maybe I should start stockpiling the coffee now, actually, so I don't need to worry about running it next week. But, oh well. This is what we're looking at for the team, and I am excited to run it. So that's kind of been... If anything changes in my plans, I'll let you guys know, but that's all that I've thought about for now. So, if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe. As always, I thank you guys for watching and hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.